Alright, family, at last, here we are once more and again to talk about Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 5, Secrets and Cellmates. Child, this episode was a fucking trip. I apologize if I'm a little off right now. I have not slept last night. I had a bad sinus headache hit me, child, and I just feel like my entire head about to explode. But nevertheless, we are here to do what we do, okay? This is also going to be considered Jumpstart January, day number 6. So, let's get into the review. We open up with Megan, Michael, and Sarah, their little debacle. Michael has been out for hours and has not contacted Megan yet, and she's feeling mighty neglected. Shit, if you think you lonely now, bitch, okay? If you think you're lonely now. Nevertheless, anyway, meanwhile, he out, but he with Sarah. Now, he say Megan is his heart, but he cares about Sarah as well, but feel that they ain't gonna be able to make it. Now, he goes to see his mama. Mama is up on game. She say her son is the latest man. Now, she don't necessarily like that, but it is what it is. She's aware of who Megan is. Child, when Sarah leaves for a few minutes for whatever purpose she left, he immediately hit that FaceTime with Megan and allowed her to meet his mom via the FaceTime. Mama said, this ain't the first or the last time Michael gonna pull this kind of thing. Well, he informed her that he's going to be going up to New York, I think he said, to see his parole officer. She want to know, what, you going to fly out? No. She said, well, how you going to get there? Drive. Who driving you? That's when he has to tell her Sarah is driving. And, of course, Megan is upset because now she know why he didn't really want her to come meet him when he got out of prison. Megan not liking that at all, child, but she done rationalized it in her head because all the warning signs are there. I told y'all, it's always a warning before destruction. This girl is refusing to see the signs. She see them, but she finds a way to rationalize it. Now, her rationalization of it was that he needs to see his daughter, even though she feels left out. Child, he get off the phone with her, and Sarah returns. He said he out of prison, but he's still not free. He really want to be with Megan, but he don't want Sarah to take his daughter away. He interrogates his little sister's boyfriend for a few minutes. Then the homies show up, the ones he used to rap with, and they about to roll out for a minute. But Sarah ain't feeling that, baby. Sarah upset. She said she understands that he trying to kick it with all his Michigan peeps because he gonna be in New York with her. But why they can't do that all together, baby? She gonna go in the hell off on him, telling him, if you go, then I guess that's the end of us. Child, he said he ain't putting up with no damn ultimatums, and he eventually got in the car with his homies and rode off, and she's standing there crying, talking about she's scared she gonna lose him again. I said, if you gotta act like that, mama, if you feel that way, then you're not securing your relationship, and you shouldn't have went down into that prison and married him. You stupid as hell. Anyway, let's move on to Matt and Caitlin. They headed to his mom's house. They done had their little, moment down by the lake. They done had their cabin moment. Now it's time to go home. And, child, he not feeling her trying to be close and build a friendship with his mom. He said him and his mom have had a contentious relationship since he was a teenager. And basically, he don't need her to be friends with his mama. He ain't certain she need friends at all. They got each other. I said, He get home and meet his mom, greet her. She happy to see him, of course. He feels, better that he's home and see that she still got, unconditional love for him or whatever. Then he tells Caitlin and his mom that if he go back to jail, it's nothing they can do about it. Mom said when Matt comes home, he's usually good for the first couple of days, but as soon as he gets bored, he usually goes right back to being on drugs. He claims he hates to feel confined and trapped because, see, they want him to stick around the house and just try to get himself together and get him a job. She trying to calm him, Caitlin, that is, to calm him down, but see, I can see reoffender all over his face, because he is just totally defiant. Child, he telling her and his mom, whenever he want to bounce, he gonna bounce. She talking about she hopes that she's enough incentive for him to stay out Don't think that, girl. Don't bet your last dollar on that. Because again, he's very defiant, and he already telling you that he dances to the beat of his own drum. He don't like being restricted. It's a lot to say about him, and I got a video coming tomorrow about a little bit more about him as well as Michael on tomorrow. Now, I don't do reviews. I don't do interviews with these people, but when there's tea to be spilled, a bitch like me is right on the job to do it. Later on, we see them at the dentist chair. He trying to replace that tooth that they pulled into the jail. She want to try to get his aesthetics together. And child, we find out he got to have some type of implant that's going to run about $5,000. He quickly said that he don't really care about the tooth being missing. It's her. And he damn sure not paying. I said his food challenges everything. We're going to talk about his ass a little bit more in depth tomorrow when I come in with the list chat about him because, what we seeing on TV, I definitely believe every bit of it. Unlike what's going on with that love after, 90 Day Fiance, this shit right here is a hot mess too. Now let's talk a little bit about Lizzie and Scott. Now, Lizzie comes in and tells Jazz she want her and Adam to, go out a little while because she got something planned special for Scott. Child, she about to groom him. She giving him a haircut and a shave. She said she did do some cosmetology classes in prison before they kicked the ass out for being high or some child. She cutting his hair and she asked him why he neglected himself. She said, do you have low self-esteem? He tells her yes. She tells us she don't find a needy man an attractive man. She used to dating very attractive men. But nowadays, she's not so into how he looks, but she judges by his heart. She saves him up and gives him an old nasty piece of haircut. And I ain't gonna lie, he actually look better. He looks less bummish to me, okay? Now, Miss Born Again Virgin says she nervous about having sex with Scott, but so she wishes to wait until marriage. But she did deep kiss him, and child, he was happy as hell, and I was disgusted. Ugh. Later, Lizzie getting ready to go on a date with Scott, and Jazz and they're supposedly helping her, but she really down talking this man because she say that she feel like he's an enabler and he creepy. Girl, just help your damn mama get her ass dressed. Hell, that man has spent all that damn money. She might as well spend some time with him. Now, I understand her being skeptical, though, because you don't know what her mama gonna do. But, girl, regardless, that man can't make your mama want to have a relationship with you, and he can't make her not want to have a relationship with you. Now, over in Scott's room, he's getting ready to get himself prepared to go on this date as well. Adam comes in, notices that he done been groomed up, and he like it. Which I must admit, like I said, he did look a whole lot better. But see, Scott's still a little apprehensive about Lizzie because he thinks she could still be, trying to use his daddy for money. And then Scott said that Adam had, he's glad Adam's concerned, and Adam do have to watch him sometime because he make bad decisions. And then my question was, well, who the fuck is the parent here? Are you not supposed to be the one that's supposed to be kind of like in the position to be where you're, keeping up with your egg to make sure your egg is not going down the wrong path? It's the other way around with him. He also admits that he has not divulged the fact that he has spent as much money as he has on Lizzie. Otherwise, Adam would have stopped it a long time ago. And yet, you broke, but you're on your way back out to go spend even more money with this woman. Child, I'm telling you, this is a hot-ass mess. A hot-ass mess. I don't even know how to feel about it because he allowing it. Let's talk Brittany and Marcelino. Child, they having brunch with a former cellmate and friend by the name of Sasha. She late. And of course, Marcelino has something to say about that. It seems as if he's still programmed on that military thing. Okay. She did arrive and she apologized for being late. Before she got there, Brittany did tell us that he apologized for how he spoke to her the night before. So, like I said, she arrives, Sasha does, and we find out she lived down the street. So, you know he feeling some kind of way because you late and you live down the street. He immediately asks if Sasha is a positive person because he don't want to cut her out of Brittany's life. Now, are you intending to be her husband or are you her daddy? Sasha notices Marcelino is very territorial and it wasn't expected. Child, he wanted to know why she was locked up. I mean, basically, he interrogated the girl, and Brittany didn't like that as well. And it was an awkward moment where he knew it was time for him to go do something, so he went to use the bathroom. When they go to that bathroom, child, that girl have what made him go to that bathroom is Brittany checked his ass, to tell you the truth. He tried to say, if you ain't blood, you ain't really family, and she had to tell him, no. Once upon a time, when I was growing up, and we were going to the soup kitchen to be able to get something to eat, and dope was being sold out my living room, it was the kindness of strangers that helped me make it, okay? So, sometimes, just because we not related by blood don't mean that we not related. That made him feel a little uneasy, so he went to the restroom, allowing Sasha and Brittany a chance to talk. And Sasha immediately, girl, he intense. Brittany tried to make some type of ass excuses, but she know damn well that this man is overbearing. We find out that she ain't never told him about her ex, who is also out of jail. Her and Sasha discussed possibly meeting up and having a girls' night. Brittany tells Sasha, well, you know, I ain't told her. I think her name was Amanda. I ain't tell Amanda about him either. So what the hell going on here? You still want to be with this girl? Because it seems like you still want to take a dip in the lady pond. You kind of apprehend, girl, this is going to be a mess. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not even going to be mad about it because Marcelino he don't act like he want a wife. He act like he want a kid to raise and mold and shape into what he wants them to be. Now, of course, I understand that he wants the best for her, but that military style of trying to handle her, I don't like it. And I think that's going to be a catalyst that's going to push her right into the arms of Amanda. Now, that's just my opinion. We're going to find out, huh? Child, lastly, let's talk about old Tracy and Clint. She out. Lord, I don't mean no harm, y'all, but I don't give a damn what nobody say. Clint slow. He fucking slow, bitch. They going to dinner, child. He say Tracy the most beautiful woman in the world. He steady spending money that he really don't have. He done took her to this so-called nice restaurant. They talking plans. He cool with possibly having to move to Texas because of her parole. He was talking about trading in his car for a family car. She wants to get an automatic because she can't drive a stick. He said he can teach a girl, yada, yada, yada. He all good with that conversation, but see, he got something on his mind, so he go to the restroom to try to calm his nerve. And we find out the only thing wrong with his ass is he's sitting there he's nervous. He's got that little ring his mama helped him get, and he ready to propose to her. And he don't know what she gonna say. She ain't got no damn choice but to say yes. The question is, should you be... girl, whatever. Y'all, what y'all think? Y'all think that she's really into him or what he can provide for her? Drop it below and let me know. Child, he go back out there to her and finally propose to her with that ring like I said his mama helped him get. He gets on one knee proposing, and of course, she accepts. What choice does she really have? Child, and side note, why was she wearing that damn dress with all that back fat out and her bra exposed? Just tawdry, bitch. Just cheap and tawdry. Then, after she accepts the proposal, and of course it garnered people attention in the restaurant, they clapping. She said yes. She get to telling too damn much tea. Now, they asked how long they been knowing each other. All she had to say was, we've been knowing each other 6 months, or we've been knowing each other for a minute. That's what I would have said. She wants to get into the fact that they've been knowing each other for 6 months online, and today they just met, and she fresh out of prison. I said, why you gotta tell all that? Then the most disgusting part of this this scenes with them was when they go back to this hotel. Now, I get it. He ain't had sex in 2 years and 6 months, so he just, his body ready. He seemed like he was ready at the restaurant. Child, next thing we know, it go from them talking about, them being together and she saying she gonna give him some to, child, they act like they was trying to do foreplay. I guess that's what that was, child. But it was just nasty watching them. I felt like I was dead ass wrong for that. I just felt dirty, like I needed a bath watching them. Then you can hear him and her screwing. I said just tacky and nasty. We TV, too damn much. But that was pretty much it. That was all. If I left anything out that you feel is pertinent, please put it down in the panty section. Like I said, I will be coming in tomorrow with a video on some Love After Lockup tea on Michael and a little tea on Matt, and I'm gonna render my opinion on them hoes tomorrow, okay? That was it. That was all. I think the house girls come on tonight, child. I'll be back for that at some point between tonight and tomorrow. I'll get that out to you, as well as the extra video on the actors on, these characters on the Love After Lockup, namely Matt and Michael. We're going to talk about where their ass is at or has been, okay? Y'all remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Please comment down in the panty section. Let me know your thoughts and opinion about Friday night's episode of Love After Lockup. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already for the free 99. Also hit your notification bell so that each and every time that I go live from this channel or I drop a video, you will be notified and you can come over and join in the conversation. I will see you guys either tonight or I will see you tomorrow. I am finna go and take something and lay down. Anyway, I'm out. Have a great Sunday.